What's up, guys? So check it out. I'm working on editing some footage from fishing over the weekend. When I started reviewing it, I realized my GoPro glitched out on me somehow. Don't know what happened. I got to figure out how to start fixing this kind of stuff from happening again. But because of that, I'm missing some footage. So what this is going to be my introduction, talking about where I went fishing, how my day started. Woke up and didn't really know where I wanted to fish. So got on Google Maps, got on Mississippi's DMR website, and decided that I would go try Gravelines Reef. So I've never actually fished this reef before. Lived here for a little over 2 years, kayak fishing now, and it's right down the road from my house, and I've never tried it. So I figured I would pop in the coordinates on Google Maps, see if I could find this reef, see if it was worth fishing. But that's where this video is going to start. Hope y'all enjoy it.
All right, guys, so I made it out here where the GPS coordinates said to go, and I couldn't find this reef. Now, I don't know squat about coordinates. I put them in my Google Maps on my phone and tried to track it that way. The wind out here and these waves are kicking my butt. But I did find this pole here. Got a PVC pole sticking up. I brought the fish finder today, so that's kind of helping me try to track this thing, locate it. I'm not having much luck with it, but there are some buoys not too far away from this pole, probably 200 yards or so. I'm gonna head back to those. I went by them earlier, and while there was some contour change on the bottom, I still don't know if that's the reef. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun trying. So I'm probably gonna go post up on these buoys and throw a lure, see what we can find. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, so here's a little update. I actually pedaled up to these buoys out here in the water, and they're actually labeled MD, MR, Mississippi Department of Marine Resources. So my best assumption is this is the reef. There's a buoy there, and we got another one up there labeled the same thing. But my fish finder, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I mean, it's not really showing me anything. There's a little bit of contour change at the bottom, but nothing like I thought it was gonna be. I got excited thinking I had a reef inshore close enough I can get to my kayak and actually catch some fish on, but I threw a gulp swimming mullet around for a while. I anchored up. Of course, the anchor wasn't holding very well. It allowed me to do a slow drift near these buoys, and I didn't get the first bite. So lesson learned. I might try it again in the summer. Like I said, we had a lot of rain the last few days. The salinity level is really low, and of course we're white capping out here now, so I don't know if y'all can see that. So it's beat me up in this kayak, so I'm gonna work my way back in towards shore, which is somewhere over in there, and figure out my next game plan, I guess.
So as y'all can see, it wasn't really worth it. At least not this trip. It was really wavy, really windy, and so I decided to pack it in and go try a new spot. Now, a friend of mine on YouTube, he actually has a YouTube channel, KBP Outdoors. He reached out to me on Facebook, said, hey, why don't you go try the rocks over in Pascagoula Point? So that's our next destination. This is KBP here. Y'all go check out his channel. Thanks to him, I was able to get on some fish. So y'all go check him out. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe for KBP Outdoors.
I want to hit it. Ooh! Y'all, I got my first Spanish in Mississippi. Just gotta get him in the net. Oh, and the hook fell right out. Y'all, that's exciting. I'm out here at Pascagoula Point, out here near the shipyard, and I was waiting for this wind to die down and possibly cross this big shipping channel and head over to the rocks around the island. And I just got my first Spanish mackerel, y'all. That's exciting. Let's see here. much as I drop fish, I don't want to be dropping this one and have them bite me. I bit my net. Stop biting my net. Let go of my net. There we go. Ah, check it out. Little Spanish mackerel. My first one in Mississippi. That's awesome. He ain't very big. I guess to the fork, he's probably 12 inches or so. I honestly don't even know if there's a size limit in Mississippi for Spanish. I need to look that up. Ooh, don't bite me now. To the fork, he's 13 and a half. Ah! Stop it. Hey, it's the first fish of the day. I have not had much luck, so I'll take whatever I can get. I'm braving crossing this big old shipping channel. Like I said, out here by the boatyard. We're gonna make our way across, keeping an eye out for boats. And there's gonna be some rock jetties that extend out off this island ahead and wraps all the way around it. And I'm just gonna work my way down these jetties, see if I can find some fish. I already got a Spanish in the boat, which was nice. I didn't keep them. Honestly, I've never eaten Spanish. So, and I just kind of got out here. I didn't want them to die off and go foul on me because I didn't bring a stringer with me or anything. So, or I didn't bring a cooler with any ice either. So, I'm just out here trying to have a good time today. If I catch something worth keeping towards the end of my trip, I'll keep them. But we're gonna work our way closer to this island, get on these jetties. So I made it over here to the jetties. I'm about casting length away from the jetties, and we're averaging about 6 to 7 feet of water. Not a whole lot showing up on the screen, but I'm gonna coast down these jetties, see if I can find either some traveling reds. I know this in the summer can be a hot spot for flounder, so let's get on it. All right, guys, on my first fish on the rocks. Feels like a flounder. Oh no, he came off. Wow. Hooked up here on the jetties. Got a trout. Oh, I'm about to lose him too. Get in the boat. All right. Long skinny one there. All right guys, so we got a trout in the boat now, as well as that Spanish mackerel. He's 13 or so, 13 inches. I'm riding parallel to these jetties, not fishing more than 8 or 10 feet off of the jetties. See if there's anything hanging out. Nice little trout. Got him on the Tsunami Shrimp. I broke off on my last gulp swimming mullet. So got the Tsunami Shrimp on now with a little bit of Procure. All right, y'all, fish number 2. Pretty sure it's a trout. This wind has finally died down. So's the boat traffic really, so it's nice. I got a nice slow coast going down these jetties, and I'm just making long parallel casts. Oh, it's a flounder. Woo, woo, it's a flounder and he's barely hooked. Come here, buddy. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, flounder on the popping cork with the Voodoo Shrimp. Nice. I thought it was a trout. Right. Stop. Stop it. Stop. He's definitely going on the stringer. Right. Voodoo Shrimp, about 2.5 feet, 3 feet under the popping cork. A little bit of Procure. I was fishing on bottom for a while, and while I was getting bites, I just kept getting snagged. I kept getting too close to these rocks and getting snagged, so I changed it up and got the Voodoo up underneath the popping cork. That's a good one. He's probably 14 or so. He's definitely a keeper. Let's see what we got here. Yep, 14 and a quarter or so. So I'm gonna hurry up and get him on the stringer so he doesn't die. And hopefully there's more to come. Y'all stay tuned. Shrimp boat's going by. Pontoon went by. This is where it gets tricky. Because you look that way and it's clear. And you come back this way and it's clear. But I'm pedaling at like 3 miles an hour, so it takes me probably a good 15 minutes to cross this channel. There's a couple more points over here. They have boulder drop-offs that tend to hold fish. I'm gonna go give them a shot and probably call it a day. My legs are killing me. I've been fighting this wind and current all day in this kayak. My legs are about shot. All right, y'all, got onto another fish. I think it's a Spanish, not sure. Oh, come here, buddy. Woo! Putting up a nice fight, though. Yep, Spanish. Spanish are thick out here. Good size Spanish, too. I think I ended up actually snagging him. Yep, I did. Right on the outside of the mouth. That's a good Spanish, y'all. Got him right in the eyeball. Shoot, I tell you what, if I get one more of those, I might just call it a day. I don't mind keeping Spanish. I have one grab it. Oh, had another one grab it. There's Spanish right here. Right at this point where it goes down to, ooh, here comes some big waves. Hold on a second. Boom. Oh, there he is. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. I guess I'm gonna take a couple Spanish home and do a catch and cook on them. Another nice one. You just get right in the net. All right, y'all. Oh, he's a bloody mess. All right, y'all, popping him in the net too. Just like that. All right, that gives me 2 Spanish mackerels to take home and give it a shot. See if I like them. See if I can get one more. I should retie. I'm really wanting one more quick fish, and I'm gonna call it a day. My line is frayed. Let's hope I don't regret that. Oh, there he is. Nice. That quick, y'all. These Spanish are just stacked up. Woo! Isn't the pull and drag? He's acting like he's bigger than he is. Man, they're so fast. Woo! Get in the boat. Into the net. Nice. All right, y'all. Whew. On that note, I'm gonna pack it up and call it a day. All right, so check it out, guys. Just got back to the house. I stopped on the way home, got me a cooler and some ice. I'm gonna show y'all what I ended up with. decided to keep the Spanish just because I caught them right at the end of the trip. Gave me a chance to bleed them up and get them on ice before they went bad on me. So I'm gonna set those to the side, move the cooler out the way. Boom. Got me a pretty nice one right there. These are these other two about 14 or so. That one's probably 17 inches, 16, 17. So I'm gonna be cleaning up these Spanish mackerel. We're gonna try them out tonight, see how they taste. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, so there's the mackerel fillets. I'm doing them a few different ways. I actually just went ahead and skinned them, deboned them, and we did a few different seasons. So my daughter's is plain. She doesn't like anything on her fish. Next up is gonna be some Zatarain's Creole seasoning. After that, it's gonna be the Zatarain's blackened seasoning, just because I like blackened seasoning. And then of course, the last two are Old Bay. Can't go wrong with Old Bay. So I'm gonna give these a shot this way, see how they turn out. Of course, as the base, I mixed some lemon juice with some olive oil, and of course salt and pepper. And we're gonna see how this goes. All right, y'all, let's give this a shot. Like I said before, this is the Old Bay. We got the blackened seasoning, the Zatarain's Creole, and then plain. As you can see, we've already eaten a little bit of the Old Bay. It's pretty good stuff. Mommy, you want some? You want some of this? Huh?
So you can take a look.
I'm gonna go with some plain for the kiddo.
Not
She doesn't like.
video eat, but
She doesn't like sauce on anything, so. I'm gonna go with. Let's go with the Creole.
Hey,
Journey. Y'all ready for some fish too, huh? Look at them. Max, you want some fish? Ellen, you know what fish is. Alright, guys. That turned out pretty good. No fishiness at all. Catching them fresh, bleeding them as soon as I caught them. Getting them home, getting them clean. Cooked in the oven, turned out really well. So, I think I'll start keeping those in the future. I've heard smoking them is really good too. So, I need to look into that. I don't know anything about smoking fish. So, if y'all got any tips or hints on that, leave them down below in the comments. So, y'all do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a video, and we will catch y'all on the next one.